Hello from Bangalore. I'm back after a 10-day long Vipassana meditation course in Pushkar, Rajasthan. Since I and my husband have been facing a lot of queries with respect to how was it, what was it about religion, about chanting something, about a ritual, a ceremony. Give us details, and we need to know. So, I thought of summarizing my experience here in this video. What is Vipassana? It is a meditation technique that helps you with your self exploratory journey. Around 2500 years ago, Gautam Buddha got liberated and he decided to impart his learnings, his teachings that would help people lead a better life. So, what Vipassana does is a combination of Shila, Samadhi, and Panya. We'll talk about it more in detail. With respect to who can do it, do you have to be from a particular religion, a sect, a community, a walk of life to practice Vipassana? The answer is it's open to all. If you are seeking truth and would like to know yourself better, go for it. The website is dhamma.org, dhamma.org. You can look up a center that is close to your place or has courses at a time that's convenient to you, and you can register for free. The course is offered for free, zero cost involved, and only if you benefit from the course and you would like to pay it forward, you can donate towards the end of the course. So, all your lodging, comfortable, not luxurious, but comfortable accommodation, 3 meals a day, all of that is absolutely for free. Now, talking about when can you do it? At any point in time? Although I personally feel that it'll be amazing if you can do it in your 20s or 30s, because our identity is still shaping up and solidifying, and it's easier to accept and change and build a really strong foundation to live our lives. Now, where can you do it? Like I said, there are multiple centers across India, internationally, feel free to look up the website and choose for yourself. Why would someone want to do it? It's a journey in self love, because it's only when you get to know yourself better that you know all the source of miseries, happiness, everything lies within you. You are 100% responsible for whatever happens to you, and it is also a very good exercise in detox. So it's a physical detox because you are literally surrendering to the technique, to the process for those 10 days, and the food that you eat is decided by the people at the center. Uh, there is absolutely no content consumption, so you cannot be writing or reading or watching anything except what is part of the program, and that includes teacher's discourse and interacting with the assistant teacher if you have queries. So it's a very good digital detox that way. Also, there is noble silence for the first 9 days. Absolutely no communication with your co-meditators, or even eye contact for that matter, as much as possible. And that allows us to live with our thoughts, allow the time and space to process a lot of emotions that surface when our mind is devoid of more consumption, and it's amazing. Of course, it is tough in the beginning because how many of us have really spent so much time with ourselves, completely quiet? But then you get used to it. Now, talking about how does the entire thing work? So, Vipassana broadly has Shila, Samadhi, Panya. Shila is practicing morality. So, particularly in those 10 days, you do not steal, you do not lie, you do not consume intoxicants, no sexual activity, and abstaining from killing animals or any living being for that matter. As we practice this morality, we also are working on samadhi, which is controlling our mind. Mind, which was supposed to be the tenant that has now become the landlord in our life. Mind that really has infinite thoughts, and we get distracted way too easily. So, taking control of our mind is part of the process. Of course, it doesn't happen with just a 10-day course, so we got to be consistent and practice it going forward. Otherwise, it's just intellectual entertainment, as they say. Now, Panna is focusing on our breath and understanding our body sensations, to know that everything is impermanent, anicca, as they say. If there are pleasant sensations, they are going to pass. If there are unpleasant sensations, they too shall pass. And all these cravings and aversions, if we like something, we like it way too much, we always want it to stay the same way. If we hate something, we spend all our energy in staying away from that thing, person, situation, and that again brings us misery. So we are 100% responsible for our own miseries and our own happiness, and that's exactly what is taught, and you practice it. In terms of my pre-Vipassana experience, I was not the one who initiated this. So my husband really wanted to sign up, and he said, "Bachcha, tu spiritual growth mein piche reh jayega." So I signed up, and I said, "Challenge accepted," that I'll be silent for 10 days and stick around until the program is over, not run away, not give up. And during the course, day 1 and day 2, I went through a lot of back pain, because in our modern day living, we are not used to sitting for so long. But eventually, when you are surrendering to the technique, to the process, it falls in place. Also, during the course, there were moments when I would really look forward to getting out of it, because you do become restless. But I guess something that was helpful was to know that there is another person who is going through the same journey as me, and that person is my life partner. After the course, it's important to be consistent, to practice what was taught in those 10 days, because compounding effect pays off eventually. And I would highly recommend Vipassana to family, friends, people who I come in contact with. Because it's good for you. We would love to see you lead a better, happier, healthier life. And B, when you are miserable, you're constantly passing on that misery to others. So it's important to keep our environment equally positive and enable others with their personal growth too. If there is any query, concerns, questions that you may like to get addressed with respect to Vipassana, happy to discuss, happy to share, and I sincerely hope that you find your truth and have an amazing time ahead. Goodbye from Bangalore. This is Radhika Mahata signing off.